Hi everyone, I am Carina or Wilma André. Welcome to yoga with me. Today I have a little bit challenging vinyasa yoga program to train your physical balance. If you do this outdoors in the nature, it will be even more challenging if the ground is uneven or if the wind blows and so on. Remember to be playful and have fun. Every time you fail or fall, you get to know your body a little bit more, like a child do. We begin in a cross-legged pose on the yoga mat. Close your eyes and be aware of your posture, your seat and feet and the contact with the ground, the earth. Be aware of your spine and try to lengthen it up like the tree trunks of the pines in the woods. Become aware of your breath. Release the stomach and draw your breath all the way down to your belly. And keep it there for 2 seconds. And then slowly exhale everything. Softly draw your navel towards the spine. Hold the breath out for 2 seconds. Keep breathing like this. And maybe do it a little bit bigger and deeper. If you know Ujjayi breathing, you can do it from now. Now we are going to do one Lotus Lift. Place your hands or fists beside your knees. Inhale and lift your chest and gaze. And then exhale and round your back, look into the navel and lift your butts, legs and body. Hold it up in 4 to 5 breaths. And then exhale and come down again. Inhale and straighten the spine again. Sit on your knees and place your hands or your fists besides or in front of your knees. Inhale and lift your chest and gaze. Exhale and round your back. Gaze into your navel and lift up your body and butts and try to relax your feet. Hold the posture in 4 to 5 breaths. And then when exhale, come down again. Inhale and straighten the spine. Now we're moving on to Crane's Pose. So then stand on your feet. Place your hands on the ground in front of you, shoulder width apart. Bend your elbows and knees and lift your heels. Also lift your head and gaze at the point in front of you. Now try to lay your knees on your upper arms or on the outsides of your arms. Lift your feet from the ground and play yourself into the asana. Have patience and don't try too hard. If you can do the crane's pose, hold it in 4 to 5 breaths. Then stand on your feet and roll up to a standing posture in the very front of the mat, and we will do one sun salutation A. Inhale and lift your arms and stretch the front of your body. Exhale and bow all the way down. Inhale and lengthen the spine and the neck. Exhale, step back to plank pose and lower your body to the ground. Inhale, come up to a cobra. Exhale, down to the ground or do a chaturanga. Inhale and lift your butts up and come into downward facing dog. Hold the position in a couple of breaths, stretching your back and calves. Then jump or step to the front. Roll up all the way to Tadasana, the standing posture. Now we are going to do a playful version of Sun Salutation Bee. We begin sitting in the chair's pose. Lengthen the spine and arms up. Gaze at one point in front of you. Straighten your right leg and balance on your left. Softly collect your hands and at the same time move your right leg backwards. Keep holding your gazing spot. Straighten the leg backwards and lift it up. Now, move your gazing spot to the ground. Try to straighten your arms to the front. Slowly move back to the starting position. And back to chair's pose. And we will do it on the other leg. Straighten your left leg, balancing on your right. Slowly collect your hands and move the left leg backwards. Change your gazing spot. Straighten the arms. And slowly move back to the starting point. Back to chair's pose. And we move on. In the next exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale and straighten the spine. Exhale, step back to plank pose and do the vinyasa in your own flow. And then from downward facing dog, step to the front with your right foot and prepare for warrior one. So inhale and lift your arms and chest, direction to front. Exhale and open your hips and move into the warrior two. Inhale and lift your right arm, gaze into the palm of the hand. And from here we will move to the half moon pose. Balance on your right leg and support with the right hand's fingers in front of you. Straighten the left leg backwards. In the next step, try to open up your hip and chest and lift your left arm. And maybe you'll try to lift your gaze up to a new spot. Slowly move back to the sun warrior. When exhale, put both hands to the ground. And then step back to plank or dog pose and do the vinyasa. From downward facing dog, step to front with your left leg. Inhale, come into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sun warrior. Left hand up. And exhale, come over on your left leg with your left hand's fingers on the ground. Slowly come into the half moon pose, step by step, opening up and maybe lift your gaze to a new spot. And slowly move back to sun warrior and inhale. Exhale, both hands down to the ground. Inhale and step back and do the vinyasa in your own flow. And then after that, rest in the child's pose for a while. Breathe deep and calmly. And now we are going to do a two-legged dog. Now I will remove my warm and cozy wool mat because I sleep with my feet, and then we are going to do the two-legged dog. Begin by standing in downward facing dog and find a gazing spot on the mat. Lift your right arm and your left leg. And now you can choose to stay here in balance. Or you can try to grasp your toes with your hand above the back. After some breaths, come down and change sides. Lift your left hand and right leg in the same way. Hold the position 4 to 5 breaths. After that, we are going to do the clown. The clown is a preparatory and quite easy version of headstand. Now imagine a big triangle on your mat, and you can use a soft blanket if you want. At the very top of the triangle, you will place the top of your head, and on the base angles you will place your hands. Make sure your triangle is big enough and that you have a 90-degree angles in your elbows. Then you can walk closer and raise your butt up above your head. If you want to take the next step, try to place your knees onto your upper arms. Don't do this by your own if you feel unsure or unsafe. And don't do this if you have a high blood pressure or heart conditions or back conditions like slipper discs. After the clown, you can come down again on your knees. The Camel Pose is an opening asana. Stand on your knees with the hips straight above the knees and try to grab your heels with your fingers and open up the chest. Strengthen the abdomen. Maybe you can hold it 4 to 5 breaths. And now slowly come out of the asana and lower your head and butt and come into the child's pose. Just breathe and relax here. Now we will finish this class with some soft and tension releasing exercises. Sit in a cross-legged asana, lengthening the spine. Inhale and softly let your head back. And exhale, move it forward towards the chest and then softly roll it in circles. Keep breathing. And now you can change direction. We move on with a spinal twist. Put your left hand on your right knee and the right hand behind you. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, move into a spinal twist. Stay here in 4 to 5 breaths. Now release the asana and stretch out to the right corner. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, lean over the right leg. And just breathe and hang here. Release the asana and we will do the left side. Put your right hand on the left knee. Inhale and lengthen the spine, and exhale, move into the twist. Release the asana and stretch out to the left corner. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale and lean over the left leg. And release the asana and move to the center. Place your hands in front of you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, stretch out to the front and gently lean over. Stretching the whole back. And now slowly come back and collect your hands in gratitude. We are done for this time, and I wish you a gorgeous day and take care. Namaste.